All right. Welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining me. And we have Tappa Whitmore press conference reaction. You guys know that I love to look out for his press conference because there's always something to smile about with Tappa Whitmore when Tappa Whitmore does an interview, and there's also a lot to take in consideration. So definitely, guys, smash the like button before you do anything. People, smash the like button. People, listen. I find it difficult that I have so much people viewing and so little like. They normally say the ratio to like is kind of different, but anyways, subscribe, smash the like button. Subscribe, hit the like button. That's all. And I would really, really appreciate it, guys. Now, let's get straight into it. No, so Tappa Whitmore did his press conference, and there's a few things that he said that definitely caught an eye, raised an eyebrow. He also did the interview with Mariapa, well articulated, and for some reason, Mariapa seems to be the one who sound like the coach. Not saying about being articulated, but I'm talking about when it comes on to talking about what happened on the pitch. But definitely, guys, let's go straight into it. He didn't say much. As you know, it's Whitmore. Doesn't really have much to say. I didn't really bring out everything because I didn't want to bore you guys with all the details, the finer details of what happened. So, in the press conference, so a few questions were asked. In the earlier part, they started to speak about the second half. Now they talk about the second half in regards to what happened in the second half. It was a good first half, yes, but they directly asked him what happened in the second half. Now we said in the second half we lost our discipline, and the USA team capitalized on our mistakes, and that there was difficult to come back from. That was the answer he asked. And yeah, it's definitely fair to say that we lost our discipline. Even Mariapa said that as well. We got overzealous in the second half, and definitely USA really, really not overzealous, just say naive, and USA kind of capitalized on what we were doing and all the minor errors that we were making. Now, the second question was he spoke about the second half. What happened the first half? And he said in the first half it was pretty much a decent performance in the first half. Yeah, and why did I have was sorry about that, people. My bad. It was pretty much a decent first half, and I do agree with that. It was pretty much a decent first half, and every one of us definitely can say that. They also spoke about what went wrong. He didn't really go in depth with what went wrong. That question was answered by Mariapa. Mariapa said that we didn't get the press right. We weren't pressing as though we were supposed to press, and that's the answer that I would expect from the coach. He also said we can't play 45 minutes of football. That's what Mariapa said. We have to be on it up to 90 minutes. And that is where true team, and for me, I said that is where you can tell out definitely a winning team. Also, they asked Mariapa about the environment, the atmosphere. He said an atmosphere like that we could feel the rival fans on our shoulder. We can definitely feel it. It was very, very excited and a difficult environment, but as players they thrive off that type of environment. So those were the words from Mariapa. He spoke about the tactical aspect of the game, and he spoke about the environment, and he spoke about what the team needs to do. So the last thing that Tappa Whitmore said was this: after we considered early, and I definitely find this one a funny one because he actually said this twice, and I find this one very, very funny. After we conceded early in the first half, he said early in the first half, and then he said early 49th minute. We lost our discipline, and it was a battle for us. So maybe the beating get to him head. It's like the beating get to him head. So him all a chat, be a sitting. So man say early in the first half, early 49 minutes. Me never know say first half of 49 minutes. I don't know added time. Injury time. Me don't know, but him said. I'm laugh for me here and say it. Me laugh afraid. Me laugh. Me couldn't more than laugh. I most time I could laugh, man. Laugh afraid. Man, so early night, first half, 49 minutes. People may tell me, me did laugh. So definitely that is the few things that he said. But I didn't like the idea that for some reason Mariappa looked like he was the coach. He was speaking like the coach, not being articulated, but just speaking about stuff in the game in which we all could relate to that we saw wrong. He was asked a question. We knew someone said that. I think it's Daniel Wheeler from the Observer, I believe, or Gleaner, between the Observer and the Gleaner. I can't remember. But that journalist, for some reason, always hear me ask some good questions. He said that owing to the fact that the injuries, players, lack the different type of players that were not available, did that hamper your position tonight, which limit the result that you would get? And I should have put this in it. And Tappa Whitmore said that he said that is water under the bridge in regards to the players who didn't turn up or they didn't get, wasn't available. He said that was water on the bridge. He had 20 players there, and I respect him for saying this. He had 20 players there, and you would expect the same performance from the 20 players that he had available, not to bank on who was not there. That was the answer from Tappa Whitmore. And now you have to be respectful. You have to give credit to the players that were there. You have to give credit to the players that were available as well. So that was the press conference. And for me, he answered the questions them correctly, but the last one, I find the last one extremely funny. But definitely some good pointers from it. He said the first half was pretty much decent. No one asked him about funny enough, no one asked him about bringing back Aka into the team. What was the reason for bringing back Aka into the team? Yes, we saw that in the first half, Aka had a pretty decent game, but we still have to ask these types of questions to understand what he's thinking and where his mind frame is at, what he believes that he would bring to the team, those type of stuff. Also, issues surrounding what was pre-preparation to the game was like. Did you get what you want out of that preparation? What the tactics that you employed during the training session, was that also deployed on the day? So these are some of the questions that I would definitely love for them to ask, but they didn't ask them. They definitely didn't ask them. I know some of these questions are questions that a lot of people would want to know. I'm speaking on a fan basis. These are things that we would want to know. But definitely, I won't go any further, people. Guys, please remember, as I said, smash the like button and tell me what your thoughts on this press conference that he did. The press conference was done. Press conference was done. Let me find it. I can't believe I didn't remember what channel it was on. Caribbean News TV. It is on Caribbean News TV. You can find it on Caribbean News TV. Yeah, that's where it was done. Let me try and get the link. So I got the link. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it in the pinned comment. I'm gonna put the link in the pinned comment, people. So I got the link. Guys, share, like, and subscribe. Definitely. Military Guna TV, people. I am out.